I think I should reset.
Keep in.
I like this.
It's on. Turn your volume down.
Hello. This is the news at 4. Brought to you by Trevor McMatty and Gemma McSkinny. In Doncastershire. Hello, people. Jeanette Paul Maloney's. Hiya.
Hi, Jen Jen.
Who's Jen Jen?
Jen Daniel.
Alright. Ryan Hathaway's watching. Sarah Griffiths is watching. Hello, Sarah. So,
Come on, countdown on these screens now.
We've got a monitor on this left hand side.
That's why we're going to keep
It's
looking
got
over there.
me and Gemma on it. So we're really vain and we're going to keep looking over like that. So that's what we're doing.
My phone won't work with live.
A woman in Nottingham has decided to sue the local council.
Are we on? Right, we're on this. I'm on my phone.
In Texas, wind and rain are terrorizing the country and the
Are you all on?
Are you serious?
In what?
Can they hear you?
I don't
don't
know.
know.
Hi, Lisa H. Hi, Jessica. Why am I doing YouTube?
Sarah Griffith says hi, you too. Teresa Clark says hi.
YouTube names are always a bit more difficult.
Tamara Nicole says, hey guys, hope you're all okay. We're good, thanks. Hi, all
Gonzalez.
people.
Gonzalez.
Jessica Gonzalez.
Hello, Jessica. Jessica
Hola.
from My Here. Oh, New York. New York.
Jessica.
It said
From
My
New York.
Here and then it says NY, so I think that means she's from New York.
Yeah, Jessica Gonzalez.
Just Jen Daniel
New
says
York.
you can hear us on YouTube. Good, good.
What about Facebook?
Anyone on Facebook? Matthew, your Facebook.
Tamara Nicole, hey guys, hope you're all okay. Sharon Hodges says hi, you too. OMG, he make me giggle.
Well,
Thank
you must be able to hear us then.
Gail Nichols says, Cooey! Teresa Clark says, so funny. Linda Hill says, hello. Hello, Duchess! Other news up in the north.
Hi from
the
Russia,
Duchess
hello.
joined us on Facebook.
Yo.
Turn your volume down. Shut up, dickhead. Sorry.
Language.
Well, he's been a drama queen, isn't he?
Hi from Denmark.
Yo.
Hi, was literally in the middle of watching one of your old live videos and got the notification, so I switched over, but now I have to take my son to school, so I'll be back. Son to school? I take it you're not in the UK if you're only just taking him to school, because it's 4 o'clock tea time here. Hello from the USA. Well, lots of people from joining us from America today.
Yes.
So today, if you didn't know...
Wait. Rachel Macefield says, hi guys, hope you're well. We are. We're good, thanks. Little lad's been poorly, but...
Once again, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Matthew is reading Facebook questions. I'm reading YouTube questions.
It may change though, because the names on YouTube are a little bit harder for Gemma, and she's clueless.
Not very good.
Maria Orne from Florida says, good morning, Matthew and Gemma. Good morning,
Another
darling.
one from USA. Hello from Sweden. Hello, hello.
Oh no, Sarah's got us on big TV.
Oh God,
Take it down.
Sarah.
Don't want a big picture of me.
So yeah, we are live on Facebook.
Although, this is a prime opportunity for it to look big, innit? Only time it look big, Gemma.
And someone wants to call me from London.
No, 2 seconds.
Matthew.
Hello? Hello? Hiya? Right, okay, so... Yep, we were involved in a car crash, but unfortunately my wife is walking again now, so we're alright, thanks. We don't need any help, thank you. Bye.
You're evil.
Just the magic, just the magic.
I am so excited. I can't believe you've just done that.
Live on Facebook.
And
That's how you
YouTube.
deal with it. They do me head in. You must get like 2 or 3 a day. Hi there, it's an automated one as well. You've been involved in a car crash.
Gone all hot and flustered now, you numpty.
Yeah, but we haven't been in a car crash ever. So it winds me up.
Right. People are laughing. Hello from Dublin. So, I'll start again. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube, and it is question and answer day. So, any questions that you guys have got for us about business, products, technology-wise, nail-wise, anything that you need to ask
Exactly,
us,
Sarah.
by all means ask us, and we are here for you for your questions. While you are thinking about what questions you want to ask and typing away, just to show you that the new, I don't know if I can go near camera, the new autumn glitters are, oh, that way.
It's a good job it's not 3D.
This is like, me too,
like,
me too. The new autumn glitter collections are all out on the website. Ryan shared a link on the Facebook group, so by all means get yourself on there and have a look at them. On our website we sell aprons by the fantastic Fabric Creations company.
Good friend of mine, Duncan.
Very, very lovely company. They're all handmade, so whatever colour range you want your aprons to be, they can be. And the lovely Duncan, I'm going to have to stand up, has sent me a present, look, because they are now doing embroidery. So you can have your lovely logo on your lovely apron.
Or whatever it is you'd like.
So thank you, Duncan. That is very, very sweet of you. So if you just want to buy an apron without any embroidery on, you can buy them on the website. But if you want to make any changes like the colours, or if you want embroidery on, just give me a message and then we will sort it out for you and give you a quote on the price and everything. But yes, lovely aprons from Duncan.
Good man, he's Duncan.
Are we missing
Need to
anything?
go see him.
Hi from Leeds. Oh, that's not far.
Missing
You're
loads,
all right.
shut up.
Ryan just checked on both platforms and there seems to be a lip sync issue. Not sure if it's just me. Oh, we're doing like one of those.
Yeah. See ya. Oh.
Chinese films.
Anyway, Jeanette Paul Maloney says, hi guys. Leah Cousins says hi from holiday in Tenby. Tenby used to be.
I used to know
Sarah
as a
Griffiths has done lots of smiley faces crying. She says that was polite for you. It was, wasn't it? Hi Matthew and Gemma. Hiya. From Michelle Bryden. Jeanette Paul Maloney says just ordered them. Can't wait. Jade Barber says I love it. What does she love? I don't know.
You
Jeanette
doing that?
Zatkowski. Well, no, because it's past that. Hi, I find when doing infills, after a few infills, and mainly on almond shape, the nails tend to start dipping down, if that makes sense. How do I stop it? Well, that's that in a minute when she's finished a little bit of
I'll
that.
finish just showing you these and then we will get on to questions.
Sure.
The other glitter that went on the website today is the new Rainbow Brites collection.
Yeah, go on.
Nearly went in his coffee. There's 14 in this collection. They are very bright, so I know we are coming to the end of summer, but they're still beautiful and they're a bit iridescent, so you can put them over the top of other colours and you'll get different colours that come through. My favourite, I have to say, is Play-Doh. I'll try and get that so that you can see it in the camera. But it's gorgeous, it's all different colours. But yeah, they've got some ace names. They've got Glowworm, Smurf, Hula Hoop, Polly Pocket, Gem, Pogo Stick, Cindy, Space Hopper, Wuzzles, Barbie, Care Bear, and where's the other one gone there? Just Rubik's. So yeah, 14 new ones there as well. We are just a week and a bit away from our 10th birthday open day. Woo.
Feels longer.
There is another 4 new collections coming out on that day, and then they will go on the website after, as long as we don't sell out on that day. So yeah, those ones that I've just showed you are limited edition, so if you're wanting them, I do suggest that obviously you get on the website and order them fairly sharpish, because they do go pretty quickly. But there's some new ones coming out that are going to be long-term glitters, and then a couple more limited edition ones as well.
Right, can we get to all
Okay, let's go
these?
questions. What was the first one that you asked?
Hi, yeah.
Okay, if you mean dip down as in come down like this, that is your client's natural nail, and that is how your client's natural nail wants to grow. There's not really much you can do about that. Other than obviously keep taking them back down, rebuilding them so that you like the shape and the structure. There's nothing wrong with them growing down, it's just an appearance thing that you might prefer them to obviously be nice and straight. If you mean curling away from the sides of the nail, that is more likely the fact that you might not be pinching, or you might not be pinching enough, so that your product is not adhering to that nail and it's curling away from it. So it depends which type of curling you mean.
Okay. So can we reel
Is it
some
my
of these
question
off
now?
No, Victoria Mason says hi all from Essex. Rachel Macefield says your lips are out for me too. Don't you just hate it when your lips come out, you know? Okay, them ones as well. Michelle Bryden says, what top coat is it to use with the colour changing pigment, please?
Any, so far, any we found works except Optic Shine. Optic Shine, it's on my desk,
UV blocker.
has got UV blockers in it, so any sunlight that tries to come through, it stops it, so therefore it doesn't change colour. You alright, darling?
Yeah.
We're just going to go to that adverts for 2 minutes just while Ryan tries to sort out this lip weirdness going on, and then we will be back, so see you in 2.
Still be able to hear us, so you can
Oh, you can still hear us. Don't make any rude noises, you. I need to start from there.
Okay.
talk.
Oh, sorry, do you still need us to talk?
Lip
Yeah.
sync battle.
Yes, no, yes, no.
I like big butts,
No,
I can't
stop
not lie.
singing.
No other brother can deny.
It's
Gonna go
scary
off
thing
in.
when you start singing.
Why?
Do you think you're a good singer? Do
Yeah.
you need to go on X Factor?
No.
Right.
Don't need to go on there to win it to prove I'm a good singer. I know I'm a good singer.
Are we back?
Oh, why?
Oh, why what? R-Y-A-N.
We have no
Ryan.
idea what's going off right now.
Mr. Technicalities, technically. Yeah, and it. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though he's broken.
No,
Sounds quite atrocious.
it's not going to work this time. I think it's just the internet screw that's left.
Ethan, stop streaming.
Yeah, come on off, babe. Right, are we on live though, or can they see us, or
I
what?
can see you.
Yeah, so we can carry on, but
Yeah.
we'll just be a bit out of sync with his lips.
Yeah.
Oh look,
Okay.
I've got
Sorry,
glitter
guys.
in my coffee, Gemma.
Right.
Shock.
My question from Lindsay O'Brien.
Yeah.
Any tips on how to keep a smooth shape on the nail? Mine tends to start off quite sharp, but by the end never looks as sharp. Do you mean...
Filing?
Yeah, do you mean like while you're doing the set, or do you mean like after a couple of weeks they're not as sharp? Just give me a little bit more information on what you mean, Lindsay. Gemma, you
Mug as
look
big as
gorgeous.
me
Love your
head.
channels. Greeting from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Woo woo!
Nice. Scarlett Centre, hello darling. We just released your crystals today as well, Scarlett. Lovely, lovely. Love Alice. Alice is my favourite. Really, really pretty, so thank you for them. What's tickled you, Matthew? Claire asked. Lots of things tickle Matthew.
Can't tell you, Claire. She'll batter me.
When applying acrylic to a nail on a crooked finger, should I follow the shape of the natural nail or the shape of the finger? Personally, I sort of go straight. So say if, I'll try and do this. If that was going that way, I would follow that and I would go straight that way. I'm doing it with, why did I do that with my middle finger then?
Don't know.
Let's do it with that one. So if that nail was going that way, I would follow the finger and go straight up. I wouldn't follow the nail. Personally. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know. That's just how I personally would do it.
Okay. Tracy
Better
Scott.
thanks, Ryan, Tracy says.
And then he says nope, lagging. That Lindsay O'Brien says finished result, so she's on about when she's finished, they're not as sharp.
So when you finish doing a set of nails, they're not as sharp.
I don't know.
Yeah, that would just be more filing, I'm guessing.
Oh, what a shot.
Bit
Ethan,
of a difficult one, that, Lindsay,
Don't
because
mind.
I'm not really sure.
Ryan's doing it.
Yeah, maybe either over filing or under filing. It's got to be one of those. Or maybe you're applying your product a little bit too thick, so then it's hard to get that sharpness. Maybe.
Oh, so we need to be sharp.
Scarlett Centre, need to get my hands on the autumn collection. You do, babes. They are
Okay,
lovely.
so Jay Barber was loving the apron.
Oh, yeah.
Catherine Reed says, I start college 2 weeks to do my nail tech level 3. I have seen your courses, but I was just wondering how long should I wait before booking on a course with you? A couple of months, a few months, get practice.
Yeah, just get a bit of practice in, and then we always recommend the acrylic skills and sculpting course first, because that one teaches you all the more up-to-date techniques of doing acrylics, rather than the ones generally you get to learn at college are slightly more traditional. So it would teach you the up-to-date ones and then just get you ready for taking on clients.
Okay, Charlotte Birch says hi everyone. Alana Deegan says hi guys. Zoe Louise Courtney is watching. Hey Zoe, how's baby?
Hello, hello, hello.
In the belly. Michelle Bryden says fab, thank you. Gemma Hunt. Emma Louise Meacham says ha, I hate adverts. At least these ads are pretty though. Yeah. Alexander Carroll says hello-y. Both know it's cooey, not hello-y.
See you Saturday.
You just can't do that. Ashley Anderson says hi hun, do you have any courses near Edinburgh?
We try our hardest to organise training up in Scotland, and I haven't been for a couple of years now because we struggle to find a host that will, obviously we don't know the area, we don't know what all the hotels are like up there, so we like to find hosts in other areas that they sort the hotels out and get it all set up, and then we just come and obviously teach the class. And we struggle, if I'm completely honest, we struggle to find a host that's going to be willing to do that. So if you know of anyone, again, I say this every time, please just get them to get in touch with me and we will keep trying to get a course up in Edinburgh. It definitely will not be me this year because I am fully booked, but we can always send one of the other nail team educators up. Kate and Linda are dying to go up to Scotland, they keep telling me. So yeah, if you want us to come up, get us a host.
Okay, Emma Louise Meacham says lots of buffering now. Jeanette Paul Maloney says no, just buffers. Kari Berger says there's lots of that one. When you recap your brush, would you say you twirl it around to bring it to a point or just clean it up and recap it? I've been twirling mine on my towel before I recap it and it seems like maybe it's crooked now, if you see what I mean. Like it's sideways and weird now, if that makes any sense.
No, I do twirl myself. Where's the brush? Can you just pass me a white, please? Just in there.
Dear me.
So yeah, when I'm going to put my lid back on, I twirl it so that it's nice and back to a point, and then I'll put my cap back on. But always remember, when you store your brushes, that they should always be down. They will have a little hole in the bottom so that any excess liquid can come out of that brush, but they should obviously be faced down all the time, including when you're travelling.
Ashley Anderson says, how can I get my acrylics to stay on longer than a few days? I'm doing people's nails and the acrylics are coming off after a few days. What am I doing wrong?
9 times out of 10, that is prep work. 9 times out of 10, if it's just popping straight off, it's your prep work. Maybe send me a private message and list every single step that you're doing for me, what products you're using, and then we'll talk it through and work out what's going wrong for you.
Catherine Reed says thank you. Joe Saint says, hi all from Australia, hope you're all well.
Good
day. It's like watching a Bruce Lee movie with the voices not matching your lips.
No.
I don't know what you mean. You want me?
You're hitting my eardrums.
I don't know what you mean. Sorry.
Hello from Sweden. Lisa Smith. What do you do when a client with a nail that their natural nail, they go up into the air? Ski slope nails. You have to take them off every few weeks and start again, because again, just like the nail that comes down, that's going to ski slope up because that's what it wants to do. So keep shortening them and then reapply every maybe 3 or 4 infills. You're going to have to do that. When you first do it, make sure that there's no length on there whatsoever so that you can sculpt it and get it on that way. But obviously this part of the nail extension is going to be thicker because that's where it dips. So it is going to be thicker there, and obviously as that grows out you're going to end up with quite a bit of thickness here, so that's why you have to take them off and start again every once in a while, I'm afraid. When will you be coming to New York? Please host me in New York, please, please, please. You can come as well. We're coming to New York next year, but that's purely for Matthew's
birthday.
Just
40th
birthday. Because we're dying to go and see different bits in New York, mainly food restaurants. We've got a list of food places that we want to go.
No.
Not that I eat a lot, but I they look amazing, so I want to go and see them all.
Gemma wants to do the food things. I want to do the sites.
The place where they just put all the cheese on.
Statue of Liberty. You know.
Central Perk. Friends. Yeah. So yeah, we're coming to New York purely for just his birthday. But yeah, I would love to come and teach over in America, but it's the same really as Scotland, even though it's nowhere near as far. We need someone over there that would organise it for us.
Kelly Ann Smith says, hey, I was so excited for my order yesterday. Lots of glitter. Can't wait to try the photochromatic pigments out too. Kerry Berger says, thank you. Maybe it's just that brush that's weird. Lol. Sorry for the novel. It's okay. Emma Louise Meacham says, pointing the brush down has been fab advice from you. My brushes last so much better now. Ashley Anderson says, great, thanks, son, will do. Samantha Moore says, hi guys, I bought the Crystal Nails Extreme and already have the A8. I found that the A8 is fatter and firmer and the Extreme is thinner and less stiff and holds less monomer. Is that right?
No, it should be the other way round.
Also, what would you recommend for a firmer brush to hold a bugger bead? Do you mean a bigger bead? Yes.
My favourite brush, Perfect Nails, size 12 brush. Lovely and firm.
She likes it bigger.
Doesn't get a lot of movement out of it. Love it. Love this brush. I would struggle to go to anything else now, I think, if I'm honest.
She's able to get a big
bead.
Behave. Big one.
Candy says, do you ship internationally? Yes, we do, but we can't do it via the website, so you have to email the sales team at sales@thenailteam.com. Tracy says, you're nuts.
Yeah.
Is. Claire, which forms are the best to work with, Gemma? I was taught in NSI, so use them, but what one can I use for tiny nails, if you get what I mean? I have obviously a favourite form, as everyone does, and it's these ones. Perfect Nails bat forms. I like
bat on them.
He's going to be rude now, I know this, but I like a wide form. It gives a better fit.
I have to say, what she did it for me.
I just knew. They've got some great, obviously, guidelines on them. Yeah, so they're my favourite form. But obviously, depending on what shape nail I'm doing, if it's an extreme nail, then I do have slightly different ones. But for salon nails, my bat forms are my go-to forms. Lisa Smith says, thank you very much. Lisa Smith says, would you come to Miami, Florida? Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Maria Orne, we could finally meet you if we came to Miami, Florida. We could also do Disney.
I would love to.
Busch Gardens. I'd love to go to Busch Gardens. What else? Universal Studios. What else? Everglades.
And what's coming?
What?
Star Wars Land.
Star Wars World.
Oh, world, is it? So he's very excited about that. You're welcome, Lisa, darling.
I get to play with my lightsaber in public and not be ashamed.
Any more questions, baby?
Nope.
Okay.
That's it.
So,
we scared them off.
Yeah, with your lip syncing. So yeah, just to recap, we've got the 10th birthday coming a week on Sunday. Yeah, 10th of September. 10th birthday, 10th of September. Buffet's ordered. My lovely buffet's ordered. We've still got loads to do.
Not enough hours in a day.
It really isn't. I've been sat at home potting.
I potted loads of glitters the other week. Like hundreds. I should have some sad music playing in the background. No, not violins, Gemma, sad music. So I did loads of glitters the other day, hundreds, and I came to labelling them up today with names of them, and somebody put the labels with the name on it in the tray, so I just cut them up, stuck labels on. I said, right Gemma, I finished. And then I went, oh, I made her balls up. She said, what? I went, what colour's that? Chucked her it, she went, maroon. I went, I've just labelled 75 up as mauve, teal,
teal,
white gold,
teal, green. It's a burgundy, and he's labelled them up as green.
So I've now got to empty them all out, brush them down so there's no other
More
glitter
left in
on
them.
it. Maroon.
Maroon.
Yeah. Confusing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing this afternoon.
Great fun.
Can I get it? Oh.
Yeah, give him an Candy says, your advice is so helpful. Thank you. You are welcome, darling.
Ashley Anderson says, do you know any techniques on how to get your liquid to powder ratio quicker?
To get it quicker, or do you mean to just master that quicker? Do you mean? Is that what you mean? So, whenever you're picking a bead up, personally, this is how I do it. All the way into my liquid, draw back on the side of the dapping dish once, into my powder, and you can either go 1, 2, 3, or you can hold it in your powder 1, 2, 3. Entirely up to you. But that's how I personally pick my beads up. And for the first next sort of 5 sets of nails
Drag
that
back,
you do,
1, 2, 3.
yeah, just
that's
a little
how
bit.
I do mine. It is.
For the
That's
first,
how you talk.
for the next 5 sets of nails that you do on your client, I know I did.
I'm talking
Say that, physically say that when you're picking your beads up, all the way in, draw back once, 1, 2, 3, and then you'll get used to it, and it'll just become a complete natural thing to you to do that, and you won't have to keep obviously saying it during the service, but it will help just to get that into your head, and you will physically, like when anyone's been on a one-to-one with me and I'm sat there saying that to them, they've always said that they go home and they can still hear me saying that over and over and over to them. But it's repetitive learning, so it does work if you can do that. Shall I do one?
Yeah.
Gemma, what else do you want to learn in the nail world? Oh, so much, so much, so much. I have a course coming up, but I can't say anything about it. My lips are sealed, but I am uber excited. Very, very excited. And then we've got the lovely Tracy Lee coming over in November to teach us photographic skills, which I am utterly excited for. And we've got Sarah Get Buffed coming over obviously in January. Bajana, I think we're going to rearrange Bajana to come over. I'm probably saying that name wrong, aren't I?
Yeah.
Sorry if I am and you're watching, sweetheart. You know what I'm like, I'm a bit rubbish. So yeah, there's...
I get to see my bro again.
There's always things I'd like to learn or advance on, or probably more down the art side than anything else for me, but yeah, you're constantly learning, aren't you? You're constantly going on training, but I love that side of the job. Just had a lovely photo of my little boy come up on the screen that completely distracted me.
Yeah, one distracted me. We're Ryan in changing room.
What?
Lisa Smith.
You took yourself in changing room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that just came up a minute ago.
I've been following you
off
for the
tab
past
to
2
see if I
years
can get the connection.
from when you were in Nail Systems. That's a lot longer ago than 2 years. Obviously you've probably watched it 2 years ago on YouTube, but those videos are from a long time ago. Long time ago.
6 years ago.
Yeah, I can't watch them now. They're very strange to me to watch those videos now.
I fell in love with that woman.
Cindarian? Me too, Lisa. Gemma, I love you. Oh, thank you, darling.
Where am I looking?
Bottom one. Cindarian. Sorry, I'm rubbish with names. Really rubbish.
Cindari.
Okay, go.
Okay, Emma Louise Meacham says, I love you two together, so cute. Behave. God, they're hard work, aren't they, Gemma? Ooh, boys. Or nails. No. Ryan Hathaway says, YouTube has sorted the lip sync problem, still working on Facebook. Yeah, he is. Carly Salt says, hello there, you guys.
Hi,
hello, Carly. Ashley Anderson says, master that, hun. Kiss. Ashley Anderson says, Ashley Anderson says, thanks, son. Great advice. You're welcome.
Claire Hansen says, you inspired me to do nails. Love your work. Thank you very much, darling. I'm glad I inspired you. And Lisa Smith says, but I still love your work. Oh, thank you, darling. Shmaz? How do I go about an online nail course? If you mean a beginner's course, we don't unfortunately offer online beginners courses. We only offer in-house ones. But if you mean you've already qualified and you then want to advance your skills, I do offer Skype lessons. So if you want to private message me, if you're on Facebook, private message me, but if you want to email me, gemmalambert@thenailteam.com, and I will send you the information on Skype lessons.
Andrew Barnes is watching. How do, buddy? Sorry I missed you, poor little boy, couldn't help it. Ashley Anderson says, I've done my nails the other day and they're with gel, put it under the lamp to cure it and it came out wrinkled. Do you know why? Too long in water.
Probably too thick, darling. If you've put I'm presuming you mean a gel polish, if you've put it on too thick, or even a white gel possibly, then if you put it on too thick, then the light can't penetrate through the gel to cure it, so it will wrinkle. So thinner layers would be better. Jen Daniel says, any tips for taking flattering nail photos for social media posts? Oh, I have so many tips for this. So many tips.
All available at a small fee.
Here's a good one. And I only picked this up some point this year. You can go to craft shops and buy these things. You see that? There. And what they are books full of different paper designs. And they're lovely as backgrounds for your nails. You can get all different ones, Christmas ones, seaside ones, lots of different ones. You can buy glitter card, you can buy material. So try and create a slightly different background than a towel. Obviously we used to just put as hands, you know, on a towel and take a photo. Those days are most definitely gone. They just don't look, it doesn't look as professional unfortunately anymore because everyone else has advanced. So if you're still taking photos of your nails on top of your towel just doing that pose, unfortunately you're getting left behind. So start thinking a bit more artistic. Get some nice background, some nice material, some nice paper, anything like that that you can use as a nice background, or even your logo mats that people are using, so that then you don't have to watermark because your logo mat's in the background. But again, think of lighting. I have different types of lighting depending on what I'm photographing. I've got a ring light that goes onto my phone, I've got a big massive ring light, I've got a really good long desk lamp. Depends what I'm photographing to which light I want to use. What are they laughing at me? So yeah, lighting is massively important. What did I do? A lot of people talk about editing with photos, that you shouldn't edit photos and that it should be completely natural. The problem is, depending on what camera you're using, whether you're using your phone, an actual professional camera, you will never get a true colour of what is on the nails on the screen. It'll never happen. Will you stop it? You're putting me off. It will never happen. So say you do the most beautiful pillar box red nails, but on the screen, on your phone, it looks orange, and you put that online, and that client then says, I want that colour that you did on that photo last week. They're expecting an orange, you did red. So there's nothing wrong with editing that photo to make it look exactly what you're physically seeing with your eye. There's nothing wrong with that. Softening the skin slightly, there's nothing wrong with that, because it takes the focus away from the hands and puts it onto the nails. That's what you want people to see. That's what you're advertising, is the nails. I'm sorry, I could really go on with this for ages. It's one of my passions is seeing lovely nail photos. I absolutely love it. Get some props, especially Christmas, like hands holding baubles and things like that. It looks lovely. It looks really, really nice. I'm going to shut up now because he's really winding me up and laughing at me. But yeah, I could do a whole thread.
I'm not laughing at you.
I could do an absolute whole thread on
you.
Taking good photos.
With you.
But I would love to do a course on it. I offered one this year. Unfortunately, it had to get cancelled for numerous few reasons. So I'll try and do it next year. Yeah, I'll try and put another one on next year. And it, yeah, I could teach you so much on that. It would be a fantastic course. I'll tell you later. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to shut up now. Go.
I got what to say.
You've got no questions? You've got loads there.
I've read them.
What's this one?
There's one for you from Carla Mitchell. Hi.
I meant to message you the other day about background paper mats, B&M in Armthorpe. I have 4 different ones at £2.99 each. Bargain. Yeah, I mean mine were really expensive. They were £8.99 each, but yeah, if you can find them at £2.99 in B&M, go for it. What have I got then? Oh, I've missed some here. Right, okay. Shamaz, I'm not qualified, but I want to just do my friends' nails and families for practice. Yeah, so you still need to obviously get your basic qualification first. There are online courses available, but obviously then you'll still want to practice on humans rather than dolly hands. So yeah, get yourself qualified and then you can obviously do any of our courses after that. Tracy, how do you manage to do your nails with your non-dominant hand? It's took years of practice. If you'd have asked me 5 years ago to see my nails, you would have always got to see my nice non-dominant hand. You know, that's the one that I would have showed you. I've got to the point now where I'm that used to doing my own nails, I'm quite happy to show you both hands. So it just takes practice, I'm afraid, and learning little techniques of how to do that hand. And I end up like having to hold something while I'm working so that it'll stay still and stuff like that. You do more practice you do on your own, the better you get. Scarlett says, eek, I have them books. They're lovely. I do like them. Nikisha?
Yeah.
Hi Gemma, how do you prevent gel from chipping? I apply them really thin. Chipping is, again, it's either prep work. I'm presuming you mean gel polish on natural nails. It's either prep work, not sealing your edges properly, or it might just be that if that client's got really thin, flexible, natural nails, that gel polish is not going to be strong enough for them, and you might need to do a thin layer of hard gel, acrylic, dipping system, something like that underneath, and then that will solve that problem for you. So Darian said, oh, good question, Jen. Sorry, I know I can go on about that quite a bit. Chrissy says you're high. You're high. You better not be high. Lisa Smith, it says he's very funny. He's not. Baljinder. When will you be coming to Birmingham? We have an educator in Tamworth called Gail Nichols. So if you're wanting some training in that area, contact Gail and I'm sure she will sort you out with some training.
Baljinder again.
Will you be doing more one-stroke nail art design and acrylic nail designs? I've got courses coming up in both of those, but mine are obviously in Doncaster. But like I say, if you speak to Gail, she's definitely got some one-stroke and acrylic design courses coming up, or you could even do it as a one-to-one with her. So yeah, get in touch with our resident educator for that area.
Anna Maria Scarber says, hi both of you, so happy today, just passed my sculpted acrylic course. Well done. Kudos. I'm officially a nail tech and can work in my job, my dream job, what I love, doing nails. She's happy, bless her. Well done, darling. Show the love for Anna Maria. Joe Saint says, I'm wicked. I'm not. Gail Nichols says, are you looking forward to Saturday?
Yes. I haven't done my nails yet.
I look fat.
Done my mum's nails today though and they look beautiful.
Sarah Griffith says, what was your first ever light bulb moment?
First ever light bulb moment. Ooh.
Me or Gemma?
Why, what's yours?
I don't know, I think of something.
Oh, that you actually knew one then. It was probably about 7 years into my nail career when I did my masters with Anthony Buckley, and he made me sit there for a whole hour putting a foam on, taking it off, start again, put a foam on, take it off, start again, put a foam on, take it off, start again. And Anthony knows this, so if he's listening, I wanted to throw that roll of foams at his head. I was so fed up by the end of that hour, but that repetitive learning that he got me to do was my light bulb moment. It was, I get it. I can just put a foam on now. I can just do it. I don't have to think about it anymore. I can just put a foam on and not struggle. You know when you first learn foams and you think, how the hell am I going to get this piece of paper under this nail and get it to fit properly, and you stress over it, and when you're trying to move it, you're wiggling it and you get all flustered. I don't do that anymore because he made me sit there and do it for a whole entire hour. So I would say that that's probably my first light bulb moment, but that was 7 years into doing nails. Not a quick one.
Okay, cool. Chloe Jane says, yes, your mums look beautiful. I saw them today. Chloe Jane.
How? I haven't posted them yet.
Well, maybe she's seen you.
Did you come into
today.
the shop, Chloe?
More than likely.
Oh, I did put them on Snapchat. I did put them on our Nail Team Snapchat. We've got Nail Team Snapchat if you want to join us.
Didn't know that.
Ryan set it up. So you get like sneak peeks before anybody else of what I've done. Where is your shop? It's in Doncaster. We're in Doncaster. We've got educators all over the UK, but our head office and our wholesale and shop area is in Doncaster, South Yorkshire. Oh, that's in Mexican.
Maria Isabella Jimenez Valera says, saludos desde Mexico. I think she's saying, when are you coming to Mexico to teach?
I wish. I wish.
Am I right there? I don't know. Or she's probably saying, you shit in Mexico, nobody likes you.
Maybe.
Don't even come here, you'll be thrown out.
Sorry, I don't
Deported,
speak Mexican.
arrested, tortured, have you pushed in,
Oh yes,
that.
Chloe came into the shop. You got a sneak peek then, Chloe. But yes, they were to match a dress and they do look nice. I was very pleased with them. And I need to do my nails to match my dress for Saturday now, but I'll do it at some point.
What are you going to do mine like?
He asked today, he said, you know, do I get a manicure before this wedding?
Because I'll be there going to this wedding and everybody will be going, look, Gemma Lambert's husband there, he ain't even got a manicure.
Gemma Lambert's
How
husband.
pathetic's that? And he calls herself a nail tech, she's denying her husband a manicure. Shocking. I'm not asking for the world, am I?
Yeah.
No.
Oh dear. Sarah, obviously you know who is my inspiration, but when you were in training in the early days, who was your inspiration? Keaton Patel.
Keaton, lovely man.
Old time nail techs will remember Keaton Patel. He's not in the industry anymore, he's retired, bless him. But he didn't just inspire me in nails, he inspired me in life, in his personality, in how happy he was, but how he didn't take any shit.
How he treats people.
Yeah, he was just lovely, absolutely
How
a
he carried
lovely
himself as a human
person.
being.
Yeah, and I loved how he did nails. Again, old timer nail techs will remember the first time that we got coloured acrylics, and he did the tuxedo nails, which was black tips and white nail beds, and they
They look lovely.
beaut. And it was like not a stiletto, but like a point nail. Oh, they were gorgeous.
Got to bear in mind, this is when French whites, white French, whatever you want to call them,
traditional technique as
where
well.
the most adventurous people would go.
Yeah. So when we first got coloured acrylics and he did that, it was, I know that sounds really basic to a lot of people now, but back then that was amazing. So yeah, lovely guy. Jackie Jefford, I think she's still in the industry. I think she's working for Essential Nails now. She inspired me a lot with nail art and competing. Anthony Buckley, who got me into competitions, who convinced me to go into competitions, so he knows I'm very grateful for that. And Trang Nugent, who owns Odyssey. That guy made doing acrylic nail design look like spreading butter. What are you doing? Get out my drawers.
Never said that before.
Yes, Trang Nugent made
practice.
nail art just look so easy, and he was inspirational in, he just tried absolutely anything and made it look so easy and lovely. So yeah, I would say that they were my 4 top inspirational nail artists back then.
Okay, so Sarah from Germany
Hi Sarah.
in Hanover is watching. She says, hi guys, hope you're okay. Miss you so much. Good to see you. Miss you too, darling. Good.
Snapchat name at the top of the screen, Ryan says.
No, I can't see it.
No, I can't see it either, Ryan. Sorry to tell you. Alright, he's just put it there, look. Ooh, oh, he's getting a bit clever, isn't he?
Yeah, right, come on.
Oh, sorry, am I missing some?
I'm chuffing sweating under those eyes. Well, be thin by the end of the day.
Okay, so no. Hi Gemma, I forgot to tell you that if your husband does nails too, he's had a go, hasn't you? I did teach him how to pick acrylic up and do a basic nail, and he has had a go. And he's also done a 3D lily, which is on an old YouTube account of mine. So yeah, he's not, he's not underskilled, but he's not a pro.
Yeah, so everybody's saying that Maria Isabella Jimenez Barrera was saying hello from Mexico.
Okay, hello from Mexico.
Yeah, and congratulations on the channel.
Oh, brilliant, thank you.
And then Balginda says, I mean, does your husband do nails too? Not a chance. Jessica Gonzalez, Maria said, hi from Mexico, a big hug and congratulations on your channel.
These people being able to speak Mexican.
Yeah, but Jessica Gonzalez says to me that she's got some Hispanic in her somewhere along the ancestry. Thank you, Jessica.
Sharon Scott says, I am so hooked on your videos. I love you. You look great. Thank you, darling. I got my cosmetology license in 1968 and still love it today. Surely not what I learn.
LOL.
Surely not what I learn. LOL.
I don't get that, but
You've been doing nails longer than me.
Only just.
Like, yeah. Well done you for still being in it.
Cinderan.
They say, don't they, that like everyone gets a 7-year itch. I think I've had that a couple of times, but...
Or that could just be something else. But we got antibiotics for it. Cinderan says, thank you, Ryan. Claire Hansen says, I was okay with forms when I was shown how to apply them. Also watching you, but I'm lost. I don't know what I am doing wrong. I cannot apply a form on myself to save my life. What am I doing wrong?
Okay. I'm going to show you a cheats way of applying it on yourself.
Don't show them that. Make them pay for that privilege.
Okay. Put the tabs together. Obviously I've got nails on, but... And then you just hook it on to yourself, and then you have a lot more control over where you want that form to be. A lot easier than applying it with 2 hands on yourself. So yeah.
Joe Saint says, Gemma, what's your opinion on wiping your acrylic brush after you've laid down your product? There seems to be so many different opinions that I get so confused. I don't wipe excessively, but I went to a course and the educator did it so much. Why? Am I doing it wrong?
Yeah, there is a very big difference in opinion. I remember teaching a girl who was trained by Creative Nails, and they don't wipe their brush. And when I was, she was like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? So yes, there is obviously a difference in opinion. Depends what I'm doing. Obviously, if I'm doing a 1 bead nail, then I'm not going to be wiping my brush because I need that liquid monomer to stay in my brush as I work. If I'm doing artwork and I'm just working with tiny little beads, then I'm going to be wiping my brush. So it completely depends what I'm doing to how much I would wipe my brush, because that depends on the consistency I want my product to be. So for me, there's no right or wrong. It completely depends how you work as a tech and what you're actually doing. Shall I go? Any tips on how to increase speed when doing nails? Yes and no. I'm personally not somebody that pushes someone to do it faster and faster and faster. I don't think nails need to be done within an hour. I've never pushed my beginners, or anywhere when I've had salons, I've never pushed my staff to do it in that sort of time. I'm not saying, because I'm going to be quite clear with this, because there was a thread on another group when it went a bit mad the other day because somebody said that anyone who does nails in an hour is a bad tech. That's not true. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be able to do nails in an hour. I'm just saying I've never pushed anybody to do that. If you want to take 2 hours and send out a quality set of nails, and that's how long you need to take to do a set of nails, that's fine. Don't feel that you have to do it in an hour. I understand that commercial viable time and all that sort of thing and making money has to come into it, but for me it's about quality, not quantity. Long-term clients, long-term regulars, rather than getting a set in and out as fast as possible. That's just my personal opinion. But there are ways of obviously speeding up. Things like if you're a tip person, using non-blending tips so that you can literally stick that tip on and then go straight into applying your acrylic. You don't have to sit there blending it. Those sort of things help massively. Doing sorry darling, doing a full set of nails, pinching at the time may take an extra 5 minutes, but for your infills it's going to cut your time down, and it cuts your time down on your filing as well. So things like that can change the way that you do nails but make it faster in the long run.
Sorry if you people didn't get much sleep last night.
2-year-old that still doesn't sleep. Not applying too much product that you've then got to spend ages filing it. So work on your product application so that you are getting it as smooth as possible at that point, so that you are sculpting with your brush and not with your file. So
Ryan Hathaway says, sorry everyone, would have to reset the entire program we are using to sort that we are Ryan says, sorry everybody, would have to reset the entire program we are using to sort out the lip sync, so it will be sorted for next week. Please tune in for more adventures of Gemma.
Ryan, you've put Snapchat as the wrong name. You've put the nail team and it's just nail team.
No.
Tis.
No.
Tis.
No, it isn't.
Tis.
No, it isn't.
Tis.
Tisn't.
No, it isn't.
Well, they can't find it, so.
What do you mean they can't find it?
They can't find it, that's what they're saying. Couldn't find the nail team on Snapchat.
Okay, Sarah Griffith says, my boys are home. Oh, bless, they've been camping. Thank you guys. Bye for now. Bye, darling. She'll go bye.
Luna says, hola. Hola.
Hola,
and then she says something else.
Saludos desde Chile.
Maybe hello from Chile?
Yeah.
Guess that one. Message retracted. What's that mean?
I don't know.
Oh no, she's there again. Hi guys, Gemma, I love your work. Thank you, darling.
Yeah, a lot of them saying can't find Snapchat.
Speed is my downfall. It takes me 6 to 8 hours to do my nails. Oh, your own nails. Yeah, I understand. But it keeps me busy. Have to run.
Have to have a rum and coke
and nap halfway through. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Have a glass of wine while you're doing your nails.
Brilliant.
They might be a bit crooked the next day, but never mind. Doing your own nails is hard work, and it took me 6 hours to do my wedding nails, didn't it? Locked myself in the room. Didn't let anybody to come in. 6 hours.
Try again.
They were. What, longer?
Yeah.
They were not 6 hours.
It was.
It is hard doing your own nails, especially doing a lot of artwork on your right hand.
War and Peace by the
hard.
time
No,
you
you
out.
hadn't.
Yeah.
So don't beat yourself up over taking time to do your own nails. Don't forget they are an advertisement. So anytime anybody sees your nails, they're an advertisement of your work. So they will take longer to do your own nails.
Rachel Westfield.
I've been getting really frustrated when doing nails as my time has got longer and I have no idea why. Is it normal for time to get longer? I take longer now than what I used to, definitely, but I'm doing a lot more now than what I used to on the nails. Like when I had my first salon, I would do sort of 8 clients a day. No, can't do 8 clients a day now.
Yeah, but that's because your age as well.
Yeah,
you're not as young as you used to be.
But
can't find all the time.
As more artwork comes into play, the more you do, the longer they're going to take. So it's not a bad thing, but obviously health issues and age might also dictate that I take a bit longer now. Yeah. Jessica says her family is from Puerto Rico, which is why she can obviously understand the Mexican language. Thank you for that, Gemma. You're welcome. Lip sync is now fine on YouTube, apparently, Ryan. Do you have to pinch when doing acrylic? I do, personally. I make the nail more C-curved so that it's stronger. It presses the product onto the sidewalls as it's set in, so it makes a better adhesion. And it just looks nicer because it looks like that nail fits that finger and it's not fanning out and it's not wide. So yes, personally for me, pinching is a definite thing for acrylic and hard gel as well. Both.
Sorry. You're just reaching over.
Tracy says she doesn't feel so bad now. She's found it. The username is Nail Team. Thank you, Ryan.
It's on.
Nail Team. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that she found it under the username Nail Team, like I said. Nail Team.
Yeah, but Nail Team's on.
I was right. He was wrong.
Yeah,
he set it up, and I know better. Gemma, how did you get into doing nails? Long story short, I was babysitting for a nail technician, and instead of watching her kids, I was watching her do nails, because I found it a lot more interesting than watching the kids. So she let me do...
Nothing much has changed in all these years, let me tell you. I look after the kids, she does nails.
I do nails. she showed me how to do some basic nail art, and then I went on a course to Barnsley College at the young age of 15. So I've been doing nails 21 years this year, and still love it. Still love it. So yeah, I was watching a nail tech do nails instead of babysitting two children. My daughter had acrylic nails on a lot of times in a salon. Also, I've done them at home. No matter how good prep I prep her nails, the brand, extra primer, dehydrator, or acrylics always lift. Have you tried, instead of acrylic, have you tried hard gel on her?
Well, she says there below, I haven't tried gel on it yet.
Yeah. Some people just don't suit acrylics. It doesn't matter what brand, what technique you use, they just don't always suit acrylics. They might suit hard gel better. It is more water resistant, it's a bit more flexible. Try it. It might be worth a try trying it on hard gel rather than acrylic. Or my other good tip is, if you finish your acrylic a couple of millimeters earlier than what you would normally finish it, and then cap your acrylic with hard gel, that creates a better watertight seal, and that sometimes for lifters is great. So yeah, try that.
Smart.
When you pinch, can you harm the natural nail? Definitely. Definitely. If you're not educated in how to pinch correctly and you over pinch, then yes, you can cause damage to the natural nail. So it's definitely something that you have to learn on a course and master, rather than just have a go, because you can damage the natural nail, and obviously we don't want you doing that. I do pencil portraits and would like to try a bit of artwork on acrylic. What paints are suitable? I use Crystal Nails one stroke paints. They're not at hand at the minute, they're in my box. I use Crystal Nails one stroke paints. They're very highly pigmented. You can water them down if you wanted to do real detail work and still get a good colour. So yeah, they would be the ones that I would recommend for nail work. Chrissy says that's a great idea. Thank you. You're welcome. Have you got anything, my darling?
Nope. Oh yeah, Chloe Jane. Sorry, just had a drink. Cuticle work is the bane of my life. Any top tips, please?
Good cuticle pusher. Where's mine? Mine is a Country Girl one. It's my favourite cuticle pusher. You want a really good one. It wants to stay nice and sharp, so that you can obviously scrape all that excess skin away,
it out, you know,
off the natural nail. I don't personally do electric file on natural nail. I stick with my metal tools. Personal preference. Not saying that anybody who does that is wrong. It's just not something I personally do. So yeah, you want a decent cuticle pusher that you can be firm but gentle with. You've got to work out a medium, because obviously if you're too firm, it's going to hurt them.
Pleasure,
if you're too
pain,
gentle, then it's not going to do enough. So you've got to find that happy medium. But yeah, it needs to be nice and sharp that you can scrape away that excess skin. And then I like a different type of cuticle nipper. You know, normally they have like a bar in between, which I find really frustrating and annoying. These are lovely. You can do a really good cuticle nip with these, and again, these are Country Girl. We sell these lovely ones. I really like that cuticle nipper.
Very sharp as well. Yes.
So yeah, they're the two sort of tools that I would recommend for good cuticle work.
Made myself bleed with them a few times, doing my own nails, own manicure, because don't know a decent nail tech to do me a manicure.
Quite a few years back now, I had a young girl work for me, and we went to a show, and she bought a brand new cuticle pusher from the show. She came home one day, and her mum had decided to attempt to push her cuticles back, and instead of going into the cuticle at that angle, she'd gone in like that and sliced straight through her natural nail plate. So obviously you can do damage with these tools, so please be qualified and be careful.
Please don't have nightmares. Do sleep tight.
Do you think your store will ever ship to the US? We do. You just need to email sales@thenailteam.com for international orders. Oh, someone's answered that question for me. Thank you very much. How much do the nippers cost? 10? 12?
Don't know.
I think the cuticle pusher's 10, and I think the nippers are 12 off the top of my head. Can you tell I'm not very good with the sales side? I'm rubbish at prices, so I think that's the cost anyway. Am I missing anything off Facebook? Don't think so. Okay.
£12.
12 for the cuticle nippers. There you are. Brill. Okay. So I think that's us done for today, guys. We've got to go and pick the little boy up from nursery, and I'll probably be taking more glitter home to label up and pot. The life of a nail tech, potting glitter. Great fun. But yes,
Life comes at you fast sometimes.
thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Wait. Jeanette Zakowski says, what's the best matte top coat you know of? Thanks.
Personally, I use Perfect Nails matte. Is it in my second drawer, babe? Is it in that second drawer?
What?
Perfect Nails, so the purple one, it says matte on it.
This one?
That's the one.
No.
Yeah.
It's not in there.
This is the
You've
one.
dropped your glue, have you?
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
This is the one I use. Perfect Nails matte top gel. And I think it lasts really well. It's, you know, 2-3 weeks when your clients come back, it's still matte, it's not shiny.
Yeah, you might as well just throw that, Gemma.
Just put it, get out of my drawers.
Not what you said before.
So yeah, that's the one I use anyway. Okay. We're off, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this question and answer session.
Cup of tea now.
Yeah, go pick little boy up, have some tea, usual stuff. Next Wednesday we will obviously be doing a normal live feed where you can see me doing nails. And then
you don't have to look at my ugly mug anymore.
A week on Sunday is our nail team birthday open day. There are still tickets available, so if you fancy a trip to Doncaster to come and see me and all the other nail team educators demo him,
and me,
and meet Matthew,
autographs,
and meet the sales team.
for a fee.
Lots of offers on training courses, offers on products. Bit more of a birthday celebration as well, seeing as we are 10 years old. Can't believe the nail team's 10 years old.
Matthew and Ryan.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, if you fancy that, the tickets are available on the website. I know, it's going to be good. Raffles, lovely Marks and Spencer's buffet that's absolutely gorgeous. We love that buffet. So yeah, come and join us. We will see you then. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, guys.
Thank you. Don't go changing.